everybody. Hey, Maria.
Hi.
How's my sound?
So far, so good.
Okay. Hi, everybody. This is going to be a really good live. I have a lot of info to tell you guys. And today's been a great day. Oh, happy day. What a difference a day makes, man. But it's been a great day. And, I can't scroll to the top of my list because I'm on my iPad. I don't have a computer yet, so I'm still kind of like working with that. So it's going to be a half roll call because it won't let me screen to the top. So here we go. Hey, Barbie. Hey, Mel B. Patty S. Michelle of my Rex. Dawnell. Addie. Sheila. Maria W. Perfectly Imperfect. Ashley Nicole. Ellie. Stacy, welcome. Ruth Ann. LV Liz, I haven't seen you in a hot minute. Welcome back. And I think we're good. I know I missed a lot of people in the beginning of the chat. Christina B, I'll say hi to you as the chat goes on. Sorry about that. Hopefully by Black Friday we'll have a computer. So with that being said, we have a lot to cover. If you're not a member and you'd like to become one, do it from a laptop. Hit the join button next to the subscribe button. Make sure that you do it that way. I'm going to be resetting my tiers when we get a new computer. So like I don't have to explain. Don't do it from a phone anymore. It's just a big giant pain in the ass to reset your whole membership. Like it's like starting from scratch. But I'm going to do that because this is annoying. What else do I got? I think Maria, old news, old business. Like, is there anything I need to announce?
Old business. I can't think of anything. Subscribe, all that good stuff. Leave a comment. It's all helps.
Like it, unlike it, do all that, whatever floats your boat. And
say something mean.
Yeah. Tell the world how horrible I am. I'm used to it. So I'm gonna play my next intro, and then because we have a lot to cover. So let me get my other intro up, and then we'll start.
That one on.
He is. He's fabulous, and he's on the inside scoop.
Pull that one on.
We see that last little bit in there.
We do.
Hey Cindy Lou Who. Oh, I like that. Hey Digital Pen. All right, so Larissa. So Larissa posted a story today. And I have Larissa's permission. I've been talking to Larissa since I saw that story. So Larissa posted a story. It's on my IG if you haven't seen it already, about her. If you don't know, Larissa just moved back to Colorado with Eric E. And it went south real quick. If you guys aren't, not familiar with their relationship, it's been pretty like up and down, much like her and Colt. And they just moved back to Colorado. And if you've seen my story, you've seen Larissa with her luggage, and she has no place to go, and she's not happy. She's crying. It was just sad. And I know a lot of people don't like Larissa. I get that. But let me give you some insight as to what that was about. So Eric, his mom just passed away and left him, I guess, the house and a ton of money. So that's what prompted Larissa and Eric to move back to Colorado. And I'm going to just pull up her text so I don't misquote. Hold on, I'm just scrolling. Because as soon as, I posted it and I said, hey, are you okay? So, she tells me that Eric kicks her out every day. That she went, and I said, please don't tell me you're wandering the streets, because, we saw her story. She said that she went to Starbucks. She doesn't want to be humiliated anymore. I said, that's no way to live. And then she says that he's evil. And he got the money from his mother that passed, and he's above hell and heaven. She wanted to be friends with him. Larissa had helped Eric make, the 50,000 on OnlyFans. And she thought that he would be grateful for it. I'm saying, we'll just go back to Vegas. Like, you always seem like you're happier than. I was shocked when she actually moved back to Colorado because she was pretty miserable there. If you remember Larissa there the first time.
She was. Yeah, she was.
She didn't like the cold. She felt, out of her element. And I said, go back to Vegas. That's where you kind of like thrive. And she said that she sold all her furniture, but that she's going to have to buy it again. And I'm not going to say that it's been weighing, Larissa, it's been weighing on her mental health, I'll just say, like, this stuff that's going on with her and Eric. But Eric is constantly threatening to call the cops on her or have her committed. The cops they did show up one time. I guess to take her. I guess a welfare check. Lord knows I've been through my share of those. But the police were convinced that she wouldn't do anything to herself, so they let her go. But according to Larissa, Eric wants to lock her up in a mental facility.
It's terrible. I've never been a fan of Eric. He sucks,
Me neither.
man.
And you've been with me forever, Marie. Remember, like, I used to like tear him apart, man. I never ever liked Eric, not once. I thought he was just like someone who was using her to, and I said to her, I'm like, now that he's got all this money from the mom and everything, he doesn't need you anymore. And she's like, that's exactly right. She's tired of being kicked out of her house every day or being threatened by the cops from him. But she's going to find a new place and get all the furniture and rebuild. And I said to her, I was going to ask you, but you seemed so happy when she was moving back to Colorado. I didn't want to, steal her shine. Like, I'm like, because we all saw it. And I know Larissa. I've known Larissa probably better than most. During her season, Larissa is one of the people that got me to where I am. In terms of like cast members and followers and stuff like that, because I had the coverage on her second and third arrest back a million years ago when she was
did.
Remember when Larissa was trapped in the bathroom?
I do. Yeah, and her phone number was in her bio, and yes! It was like
that was the second time. So and it's kind of reminding me of that a little bit, because she seems to pick them that just kind of use this against her. And I said that in the text. She says that Eric had tricked her to make believe that he was going to be nice. But once she arrived, he acted like he was, like a Rockefeller and like she was like the help, pretty much. And, just being a dick. So, and I said to her, where did I say that in this text? I said, I hate to see you like this. Reminds me of the first time I talked to you when you were trapped in the bathroom at Colts when he took your phone. I said, you're very strong and you got out of that mess and you will get out of this one. So that's the story with Larissa right now. She's not like, a vagrant. She has money. She's not wandering the streets. She's going to either get I told her, I'm like, can you at least get a hotel? She's like, yes. And, it's not like she's not without money. Like the first time, when she was in Colt's bathroom, she didn't have anything. Yeah. So that's the story with Larissa and Eric right now. I really hope that it works out for her. And again, I know a lot of people can't stand her. Like, they can't stand me. That's fine. But that's what's happening with Larissa right now. And I hope that, it works out for her because I don't know.
Yeah, I think we want something good to happen for her. We watch her make bad decisions with men, so it's just hard. Do you know if she drives?
I don't think she does.
Hmm.
I could text her and ask her. Let me see. I don't think that she does.
How's
I'm
she
gonna
getting
tell
to Starbucks?
either an
Oh, maybe
Uber
Uber.
or walked or a cab. Like I don't know. Or do cabs even still exist anymore?
I think in cities.
I don't know, but I just texted her. She's probably watching. No, she doesn't. She just wrote back. She doesn't. Not yet. Um,
He just gaslights her so much. He
he does,
doesn't.
and like
He's
just
so
like Colt.
mean.
I mean,
Hmm.
it's the same thing. It's I mean, Eric's a lot more appealing physically, I guess, than Colt, but same personality, and
Yes.
that's that. Um, so now she's gonna watch us now. I just hope I did her good by saying what I said. And again, I reached out to her before live. I said, listen, I want to talk about this. Can I have of your permission because it's like serious stuff. And she said, yeah. Um, but I'm hoping she's like I've known her for a long time. We've been through a lot, me and Larissa, and it kind of breaks my heart to see her like that. And I know people just they have their opinions about her and whatever, but I hope she makes it, and I hope she finally gets away from him.
Please, it's been too many years. She keeps finding her way back to him. Ugh.
What else do we got here on gossip side on 90 Day? So, listen, did you guys hear Darcy and Stacy on Bears All? Did you hear them drop them beats?
It was sick.
I'm more hurt that like I had like my rap solo there, Left Eye, figure we're TLC. I'm like, I see the rainbow. They cut that whole part out, and I was like, really, Darcy and Stacy?
They just will not share the limelight with you. Unbelievable.
I'm gonna play a little bit of it. I hope this doesn't get me in trouble, but just listen to the beats.
Okay.
And eh.
This is terrible.
I mean, they committed to it.
I mean, did they? It seemed like they didn't even know the words to their own song.
I know one of them forgot the words mid song, but hey, haven't we always done that? Hey, Wicked.
I am echoing. I'm in a big empty room. I have to climb under the desk or something to not echo.
Hey, no, well, again, and listen, Maria's in her house now. No more trailer.
That's why it's so echoey. There's not enough furniture yet to absorb the sound.
I'm gonna have to go to Spencer's and get you a couple of posters to put on the wall.
Yes. Well, this is my husband's office, so I
Oh,
don't know.
okay.
I don't know what he would want on the walls.
like a poster of Saved by the Bell in the background or something like that. No.
I don't think that's his vibe. No,
Oh,
I don't
okay.
think so.
All right. What else on the T side? Okay, so oh god, I can't play that. So Janelle and Christine and Maddie are having an event with Molly and Cynthia, like a Sister Wives 90 Day Fiance crossover, and I need to be there. So I messaged them. It's a 3-day, 2-night exclusive retreat, and I need to be there. So that's exciting.
What do you think they're going to do at this retreat? It's a weird group of people.
I don't know, but I need to be there.
Okay.
I need to be right next to Janelle, sipping on a mint julep or something like that. Be like, hey, Janelle. Oh, and speaking of Janelle, I know this isn't a Sister Wives live. So briefly about Janelle. so the cat's out of the bag that Janelle's gone too. Gwendolyn, who was Christine's daughter, kind of said it on a TikTok live, which I posted last night, and I took it down because I didn't realize that, like, you can only, your reels are only a certain amount long. So the part that, like, where it said that Cody was only with Mary and Robin was kind of spliced off at the end. But it's, according to Gwen, which is Christine's daughter, and her girlfriend Sarah, Janelle's
Actually, that's her best friend. Her girlfriend's actually named Beatrice.
Oh, that's not her best. Oh, I thought that
that's
was
her best friend, though. That's her best friend.
Okay,
Sarah's her best friend.
Okay, so that's the story. But we'll talk about. We'll be doing Sister Wives tomorrow, so we'll expunge on that a little bit more there. What else do we got on the 90-day end of news? Ronald is not happy with Tiffany again.
But she's got a boyfriend, right?
Yeah, I spoke to Tiffany today, and let's just say, like, whew, I have to catch up to the Single Life, and I know we have not been covering it. I'm like 4 episodes behind. Hey, LaDonna, but we're gonna catch up to that because there's a lot going on in the Single Life that we need to address. I think that's it as far as news goes. Let me see. Yeah, I think we're good on that end. And Pal's hair looks like dynamite.
It does. Yeah, very Marilyn Monroe or like young Madonna.
So I know a lot of people don't like Pal either, but she looks great. And I think that's it. All right, so let's get to the recap part of this. Now, I hope that you took good notes because my pen ran out of ink with like 20 minutes left. And then my backup pen didn't work. And then my backup pen didn't work. So I had to go to, to Walgreens tomorrow, get myself a pack of pens. So where do you want to start tonight with 90 Day?
Not there. Let's see. Not there.
Hey, Graham 19, thank you.
I mean, Ed and Liz was very short.
We can do that.
Look,
Okay,
even my paper's echoing.
This is all I have on Ed and Liz.
I know mine's not very long either.
So, they are working via therapists to better their relationship. Good for them. And, the first scene we see that, Ed is massaging Liz, and that's
Gross.
fun.
Well, that part was okay.
That's fun. And, Liz is like, okay, it's your turn. And Ed comes out. Full throttle, I'll say. And my question is...
He had a hat on.
Listen, and a watch, I think. So he accessorized. Hey, Perfectly Imperfect. How much did they pay the camera crews? Because if it were me, I would have dropped it. Like,
Not enough.
Did he really need to walk out naked in that shot?
It seemed like he felt that he did, because he was like, I'll let you guys all take a peek. He wanted everybody to look.
The confidence he must have. I don't even like seeing myself naked. Like, even when I get out of the shower, I'm like, ugh. No. They
didn't have a towel big enough for him to wrap himself in it, so that's probably why they didn't have it.
No. I'm sure there was a tarp in the background somewhere, Cody. Come on.
No, he was on the second floor. If he was on the first floor, then yes, he could have been in the garage. Yes, that would have covered up all of that, but he wasn't.
Ed came out and just letting it all hang. He bared it all. He 90 days bared it all on Happily Ever After. And
I'm gonna get you that for Christmas, John.
What?
I'm gonna get you Ed to sit on your face.
Well,
disturbing.
That's very thoughtful of you.
You're welcome.
Thank you for being in the Christmas spirit so early, honey.
It's mistletoe.
Okay, Eddie.
No, I need to see that.
I don't need to see that.
I don't need to see that. Like Valerie Cherish from The Comeback. If you watch The Comeback, then you'll get that joke. So then, like, he comes out and I don't even know why he bothered with the towel. He walks out naked and he puts the towel. Like, why? Why do you care about the towel now? Like,
I don't know.
And I guess Ed is a big fan of the 40-year-old virgin, and he wanted to have his back hair waxed.
Yeah, but the lead up to that was like they were having sexy time. Oh, are you self-conscious about your back hair? What was that? It was weird.
Yeah. I guess I don't know. And he was like, "No, Kelly Clarkson," like all that stuff.
Oh yeah, because she was like, "Tell me one thing you want from me tonight," and he's like,
"We're gonna need more wax."
Tell me one thing you want from me tonight, and he's like, "Oh, that's easy. I wanna rip," like she would just go for it.
Cancel all my appointments. We're gonna need more wax. Oh, I hate you. So that was a moment, and after that, the lovey-doveyness continues. Hey, Coco, with Ed just very gingerly brushing her hair, a la Marsha Brady. He's like, 1, 2.
That was payback for the waxing, because that's not the way to comb through some long wet hair.
He probably like squirted some like Nair up in that brush and was like, "Yeah, let me go ahead and go."
Yeah, I love you so much, Liz. Let me get you right back for that. And
yes, he might as well been comb in the opposite direction. Oh,
he had two ponytails.
Como se llama? Like. Sorry, I'm still thinking about the 40-year-old virgin. I love that movie. So, yeah, is there anything else with Ed and Liz?
So while he was combing her hair, he brings up the idea of a second engagement and having his whole family there, and she was kind of like, yeah, and she was like, "Well, I don't know how any of them feel about me, and I feel like I'm going to be." It's going to be everybody against me. And he's like, "No, it'll be fine. I wouldn't put you in a situation that's not going to be good."
No. But did any of you guys notice the ring was not that $13,000 ring that she
was she not
bush?
sporting the ring?
I did not see the ring. I did not see a ring on her hand. So where did that $13,000 ring go that he said that he got her? I know the Bush still don't have it.
Which Bush?
The Bushes.
I know if Ed's back Bush. I didn't know.
It could have been the underbush.
I don't know.
The underbush.
Got back bush, you got back bush.
Ed's like, I think something bounced up into my undercarriage.
And it's still
He would say something like that. He would say, "I need you to go find it.
Can you please shave my pointers?" He's like, Liz, you missed the coin purse.
No. And she'd probably be down though. I bet she'd be like, "Ooh, I want to shave your coin purse. Let me lift this part up and get way up in there."
And like there's like production, the camera crew like,
yes. Yeah.
am I getting it? I can't look at it. I can't my eyes. I'm not like it's like Medusa. Like I can't. Like
They absolutely must keep filming. Keep filming, but it's like one eye.
Okay, it's hard for me to like bring up stuff because it's very different on an iPad. StreamYard.
Can I say something?
Oh God, Cody wants to say something. Lord, here we are.
Tag me in. Let me jump over my turn. No, I'm kidding. Okay. Every single time that they put Ed to sit down and talk, like, to do like his one-on-ones and like whatever. Why? why do they have to put him in a size smaller than what he is actually able to fit in? Why are the buttons about to pop?
Why is he always testing the buttons on his shirt? Is
Why?
what you're saying?
Why
I don't
can't they?
know.
I mean, come on.
I know.
He
I know
doesn't
he's
want
a-
to admit what size he
I
really
know he's a
wears.
big boy, and we've seen it clearly when he
He's
walked
like,
out naked.
I'm a size 2, bitches.
why?
Just make that shit fit.
Like, why? Why? I mean, when you're videotaping him, you're dressing him, and everything else. Why can't you be like, yo, listen, like, no, we gotta get something a little bit different. Give him a scarf or something.
Scarf?
No,
Scarf?
Like cover the buttons or like whatever, like you know what I mean, or give him a jacket.
No,
to put
what
over
about like
it,
a
something.
nice ascot like Ralph Furley wore in
Give him a
Three's Company?
muumuu.
Like remember like Mr. Furley had like the nice ascot scarf like every episode? I think that might suit Ed a little
I
bit.
don't
I like
understand.
a nice Mr. Furley scarf around
Every
his
time
neck.
I see
Wouldn't
Ed,
it draw
like,
more
come
attention to his
professionals.
neck?
Or it might give him like a semblance of one.
The whole neck thing, I don't care. But that belly thing, like you're popping those buttons. Those have been double sewn. That is not just a regular shirt. They have double sewn.
Liz doesn't
So-
mind his round belly. She's here for it. So
Well, that's fine, but like, I mean, come on, don't make us suffer.
I'm saying let's give Ed like a Ralph Furley like little scarf around the neck.
Give him a poncho.
Oh, okay.
It's fine.
Ooh,
Boom.
but Mr. Furley, didn't he also used to wear those those polyester like really high collars?
Yeah, with
Yeah.
the scarf. That
Yeah,
might
give
be
him-
the look.
I'm talking about the belly. I could care less
And
about
like
the
if you
neck.
don't like, I feel like so old even talking
But,
about
like,
Three's
that
Company because you know like
belly.
people like half the people don't even know what Three's Company is like anymore. But whatever.
Come and knock on our door,
Take a step that is new.
where the kisses are
Hers
hers
and hers and his
Three's company too.
Do. What was the bar that they hung out at?
The Regal Beagle.
Yes, you got it.
Go, girl.
What was Jack's best friend's name?
Charlie.
The guy with he had big black
Still-
hair.
His car dealer.
Oh, I don't know. I can't pull that
Oh,
up.
I'm very disappointed. Larry.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Larry.
All right, let's get away from this. LB Liz wants a poncho. Oh, Cindy Lou Who got it. There it is. Larry, she knew.
Nice.
Yep.
Where's Larry?
All right, so are we good with
Looking
them?
for Larry.
Yes, that was it.
All right, so I'm gonna let you because you took more notes than me, so you're gonna give us the order tonight of the couples.
Okay, how about Shaeeda and Bilal?
Okay. Okay, so well speaking of Shaeeda, and let's go back to like the breaking news part of the gossip. Shaeeda made a post, well, we'll say it was Shaeeda that wrote it.
She
Everyone's
seemed
thinking
pretty upset. I mean, I don't know.
the comments are saying that it was Bilal that wrote it for her. So Shaeeda said, which I posted yesterday, you guys hurt me so much when all you do is attack my husband. Just stop with the meaningless hate and brutality. It hurts me beyond. Wait, hold on. I'm going to reset that. Oh, no. Sound. I'm going to mute my phone, which you taught me to do. Just stop with the meaningless hate and brutality. It hurts me beyond. It brings me no pleasure. Hate speech is never okay. Enjoy the television show without becoming a monster. I didn't think Bilal came off that bad in this episode. Like as opposed to how he usually comes off as like a big giant dick. Like I thought like this is him like
I don't know. It felt like another thing that he was going to let her down on, So,
oh no, I agree. Like so okay. So
Wait.
oh god.
I think he wants to get back with his ex-wife. That's what I think.
Is that what you think, Cody?
That's what I think. I think he's doing all this.
isn't she remarried?
Her jealous. It don't matter. Who cares? I think he's doing all this for like all cameras and like whatever just to get to her because he wants her back. Because there's no reason why. Hello, she can't be part of the life.
I think she's
no, I can't have
remarried.
that. Who cares?
Oh,
Does
okay.
it matter?
The heart wants what the heart wants.
The heart does want. Maybe he realized.
Does it really matter these days, Sean? Come on.
Okay, so Bilal.
I think he's doing it to get to her. That's what I think. Wait for it, and then you're welcome.
Cody, do you want the link? You can sit in the bedroom and come
Yes.
I'm making meatballs.
and then we'll pretend like you don't live with me.
Can I?
I'll have like a.
Do you
You'll
want
be
me
like
to?
my panelist.
John, do you want me to?
No,
Aw, you can't keep up with me?
it'll echo.
Aw.
It'll echo. I would if it would echo.
I'll sit in
I'm
my
3
car.
feet from the bed where you would sit. I'm in the middle of the house. It'll
I'll
echo.
sit in my car.
Don't sit in your car. You can sit. Just give us your insights here. Okay. Anywho, so she's upset that there's not more talk of the baby talk.
Yes.
We show them doing yoga, and yes, Shaeeda is as flexible as they come. She should be what, a contortionist,
leg.
right? Is that what the
Yes.
like she should be like a contortionist?
She was dusting with that leg behind her head.
Like yeah,
and,
she was
she
like
had,
dusting
this-
like with
she
a
was
leg,
dusting.
like that, like up, like with the
And it
feather
was
dust.
further back. Come on,
She-
Sean. Put it here. Further
Come
back.
on, Cody.
Like, she was,
Oh,
look, she was
Stop
dusting the
pulling
back here.
like she had
She was dusting
she had
back
like a
here with her
feather
fucking
duster
toes.
in between her toes. Like she's like, let me get that spot. She is
How come
very.
she's not pregnant already?
She's very dexterous.
Exactly. Why isn't she pregnant already? Exactly.
Like Shaeeda, if you're watching, and I talked to Shaeeda actually over the weekend, and she's actually very, 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 very pleasant and so nice. I like her a whole lot.
That's beautiful. Lady.
And yeah, like she should be like in Cirque du Soleil, like swinging from a hoop, like you know, in the middle of it, like just like dancing on that air ribbon, like something like that, like you know, just doing flips and
In
kicks
the
on
middle
that.
of it.
That's what I think. So, you know, they're doing the stretches again. Shaeeda is very flexible, and Bilal thinks it's a good idea to play fart music, fart sounds, while Shaeeda
Right.
is
Which
doing that.
wasn't even
What did you guys? What
like
was your guys' take
fart
on that? Was he
sounds.
being like funny? I thought it.
No.
You know, I thought it was funny. Well, here's the thing: if he wasn't such an asshole, I would have thought it was funny. If it was like, you know, but he's always kind of fucking with her a little
Yeah,
bit.
but you also have to think
So-
about it. This was her live that she was doing with him to the yoga people that she did over there in her country. So she was live with them doing a class live.
No,
and
she wasn't live.
Yeah, she was.
She
what?
she was
Oh.
doing a class. She was doing a
And-
class for
he
her
wanted to
students
play that
back
way.
in
doing it.
Oh,
Trinidad.
I didn't. Okay, I didn't pick up on that. Then that's screwed up. I
Exactly.
thought they were just doing it in their
If it
room.
was just me and you, yeah. Well, then that would have been funny. But it was a class that she was actually
Okay,
teaching.
so that changes my. Okay, so then he was just a dick, like he always is then for doing that during the live.
Kiss my egg.
No,
It's
it's not
my
even.
lucky
It's
egg.
not even. It's
It's my
uncooked.
lucky egg.
I would have eaten it if
Hey,
it was like
Cinco.
hard boiled.
Hey, Cinca.
Go away.
You dead man?
Go away. So
Hey, Cinca, you dead man?
there's So then they show like 10 days later, and she gets her like, you know, her social security card. Like that's what that was in the mail, right? Like that was her like, you know, was that?
Her work card.
Well, she said it was her work papers, her work permit.
But it looked
Her
like
work card.
her social security card through like it looked like a
the
social.
blur had the blue that looked just
Did
like
nobody
the
else see
social
that?
security card. I pointed out.
Man,
to
I watch on my phone, so maybe I just didn't.
And it seemed like it was her social, so I guess she got her green card or whatever. And then like, you know, she also did post that she got it. So whatever, good for her. And now it's her plan to open up a yoga studio, which she should. She obviously has like the skill and the flexibility and
well,
the
that's
talent
what she
for
did
it.
over there.
So yeah, so she go. Am I missing something? Do you want to jump in, Maria?
Yeah, that was part of their deal, right? Was okay, if I can't have a baby right now, right, you're gonna help me get my yoga studio. And, Bilal's like, well, being flexible isn't enough, right? You need to have your business sense. So he starts like, what about marketing? Nobody knows you here. You need to do that first. I don't think you need to do that first. I think you should do that second. But you need a bank account. I'm glad he's going to get her a bank account. We see problems all the time with cast members that don't have bank accounts.
Right.
So yay. And then credit. He's going off about credit. He's just like, there's steps. There's things you have to do. And it was just all an excuse at first because he doesn't want to do anything. He just wants her
to be
do
home,
what he wants.
and that's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, to do what he wants. Don't embarrass him, right? He can embarrass her during her classes by making fart noises, but it wouldn't work the other way around. She's supposed to do what he wants. That he's not interested in what she wants at all. At all.
And I would agree. And everything she tries to do, he just kind of like, he minimizes and he belittles. And like, the first day she got here, he picked her up in some old crappy kidnapper van with no panels on, and takes her to like his old mom's house with the cracks in the roof and the ceilings and whatever and the walls.
That he bought, right?
And he's like really like been screwing with her pretty much every day.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. You said cross. Get off her fucking car already! Exactly. Perfectly imperfect.
No.
And if you don't get that joke, you're not going to. We talked about it, whatever. So what else we got? All right. So then, next scene we have Shaeeda searching for a potential yoga studio with two very well-known realtors in the area, and she's going. Bilal's not there, thank God, because Shaeeda says, which I thought was very like important. She goes, "If Bilal was here, he would have found a way to demolish my dream." That's your newlywed husband. Like,
but
yikes.
he does. He pees
No,
all
he
over
does.
everything. He just pees all over it. He's terrible. So, he hooks her up with these two women that are, they have their own business, and Shaeeda likes them a lot. They're mothers. They are independent business women, and, they're the ones that are showing her the property, and she's really excited about them. And the fact that, they're not like Bilal. They're not gonna pee on her party. If anything, they did the opposite. They said, "Ooh, what about this? What about this? Have you thought about this?"
Put a mirror there, like, she was like getting into it. And
yeah. And the ladies seem like they believed in her a lot more than Bilal does, right? They're like, show him how strong you are.
My cats believe in Shaeeda more than Bilal does. The meatloaf that Cody's making right now believes in Shaeeda more than, or the meatballs that Cody's making right now, but they believe more in Shaeeda than Bilal does.
Yeah.
So, and now I'm doing my lives from the kitchen and my dining room table that is just for decoration only. It's the table that no one ever sits at. But now
it's a really nice view though, with the Christmas tree in the back.
Hold on, I have to open up the. Here you
bouillon.
Go. It's actually minced garlic.
Oh,
it smells good. I love garlic. So what else we got with them?
Nothing. Yeah, just that she doesn't want to wait any longer, and that Bilal views this as, okay, maybe I will encourage this because then she'll stop talking about babies.
Yeah, like that should be like his first thing. Give her the studio. If you don't want the babies, distract her with that. But you can't take like everything away from her. Like, give her something that she can like, hold on to.
If you don't want babies, give her the man.
He's already got babies. All right, where are we going next?
Okay, now it gets harder because the other stories were actually all pretty good.
Look at that pretty smile.
I don't know, maybe Yara and Jovi.
Okay. Yara and Jovi. All right. So their scenes start off at their apartment shopping in Prague. Now, last week, Yara and the mom decided to go without Jovi. And then Yara kind of told Jovi, like, at the last minute, hey, by the way, we're apartment shopping.
Right. She did not tell him. She just waited to the last possible moment to tell him.
Yeah.
Before she signed the lease.
It's like, you know, like that she already faxed over her lease, but whatever. So Jovi is with them now because Jovi wants to be a part of it, which I don't blame him for. You know, he wants to be, you know, part of this because that's a lot of money. And like I had no idea how much apartments were in downtown Prague, but
Yeah.
you know, Prague's a major city, so yeah, they probably would be as much as they are. So you know, you have Yara and the mom sitting in the back seat just talking in Ukrainian. Is it Russian or Ukrainian? Is Ukrainian and Russian two different languages, or
They're two different languages.
Okay.
They're similar.
Okay. I didn't want to get that wrong. And you know, then Jovi's like, "Hey, what are you guys talking about? Because I have no idea. Like, here I am. You know, what are you saying?" I think it's kind of crappy how they're treating Jovi a little bit. Like, I feel like he's getting the raw end of the stick here.
That he's being used.
Not that I don't know if so much if he's
feel
being
that
used.
He's being cast aside a little bit
Yeah.
and dismissed, you know, and he is her husband. He should have an opinion at a minimum. So I understand why he's upset. I understand both of their points of view, really, but
yeah. I kind of if I had the scales, I kind of have to like give it to Jovi on this. I give the edge to him because you know, it's all new to him. Like they went, you know, first like he had to beg her to get there. Like imagine if like Yara didn't wait for Jovi to go with her. Would Yara had already bought an apartment?
Yes.
Think about that.
If it had been more affordable, maybe, but you know, right now, Yara's mom wants her own room. She wants a room for Mila. They want a 3-bedroom, and that's not what they looked at.
Okay, so then why isn't the mom pitching in?
That's a fair question.
They're making that good American money, I guess.
Why
So
isn't the mom
I don't
pitching in?
know.
You want me to have this big lavish house? Well, then pitch in too.
So they want a 3-bedroom. They want a room for Jovi and Yara, and then they want a room for Mila, and they want a room for the mom. You know, and listen, I get that the mom wants to see her daughter and have her there, and so they can spend time together. I couldn't imagine how hard that is for a parent to like never see your kid. I get that, but I think they're really going about it really sneakily and not the right way. I think that if Yara was more forthcoming with Jovi from the jump, you know, about like how if she sat Jovi, I need to talk to you, and she sat down on the couch and explained, I think Jovi would have reacted better to it, you know, instead of like kind of finding out things like at the last minute, the 11th hour, you know.
Mhm.
So I understand Jovi's frustration. I just think Yara is going about it the wrong way.
She is, and I am getting a little bit annoyed that Jovi keeps blaming the mom, but I do feel like Yara wouldn't make these moves without her mom kind of pushing her a little bit. So I understand what he's saying, but
Yeah.
you know, don't shit on somebody's mom. They're not going to react well to it. Generally.
Yeah, no, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work out well either, man. So you know, Joey's saying like you're doing everything behind my back. So they go to see this first flat, and I mean, really, Joey's like there's cracks in the wall. You know,
There's no bedroom.
wasn't very appealing. It was a studio for what, like 100? Was it 164,000? That studio
Yes.
cost, like that,
Yes.
and it was just a studio.
Yeah. It was bad. Yeah, he's like, this is like a dungeon, living in somebody's basement. Can you see you giving Mila a bath in this bathroom, cooking her a dinner in this kitchen? Like, he really went full tilt for what a crap hole it was.
I mean, it was a crap hole, but I think,
Yeah.
I think even if it was like the Ritz Carlton, I think Jovi would have found a way to like shit on it.
Maybe.
The Shits Carlton.
The Shits Carlton, yes. I think he would have found a way to, but that really was the Shits Carlton. Like that, there was nothing. There were no bells and whistles. There it was not, So they're finding out, then they asked like the realtor lady, well, how much would a 3-bedroom be? And she laughed and she's like, I don't know, 3 times the price.
She's like $5 million.
Well,
Yes.
$5 million.
Yeah. And Jovi was just like grinning ear to ear, like, ha ha, this is what you get for not having a good plan. Ha ha ha. He loved having it all blow up in her face.
He's so lovely tonight, my husband. I don't know, and then I thought Jovi, because I always get side kinda, because he's right, but I thought Jovi was being like a little extra with her on the during the confessional. I thought he was being like a little mean to her.
He was. Yeah, he's like she's like you're being rude. He's like, what? But he was being rude. He absolutely was.
He was. I don't know.
But he's paying for it.
Well, no, like Yara said, she
makes her own money.
No, it's Yara's money according to Yara. It's her money. From her her clothing line or whatever.
She's got a clothing line. She's got makeup. Yeah.
But again, at the end of the day, you're a married couple. Whether it's your money, his money, joint money, you're still spouses, and you have to explain that stuff out. But I get Jovi's frustration because if I were him, I would have felt set up that they were plotting this behind my back, and then what do I find out? They were apartment shopping when they were supposed to go out to lunch together, and you come back I get Jovi being upset. I do see that he was a little bit extra with her on that confessional, but I don't know. I don't want everybody to think I don't see Yara's point of view. I do, because then Yara said well, Joe. Sorry, I'm not trying to do my accent.
Jovi.
I'm saving my Russian for when we do Andrei. She's worried about protecting her kid if, God forbid, I guess something happens to Jovi. But what did you think of that? Did you think that was authentic?
I do. I think that the word she used maybe didn't match up with what she meant. I think when she says something happened, I don't think she means he falls off a boat. I think she meant he loses his mind and runs off with a stripper, and she's left with nothing. That's what her dad did to her mom, and she just doesn't want that. And I think there's a lot of women that feel that way. You don't want to be stuck in a marriage because financially you can't leave. So she just wants to make sure that she's taken care of and that Mila's taken care of. That she's, her child has somewhere to live and food to eat and all that stuff.
But
because
she was looking for the whole time.
What?
Was she looking for the whole time?
Oh my God, hold on. I just lost a contact. Wait, stop. Keep talking. Sorry, hold on. Keep going.
You lost a contact? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Hold on. If I blink the wrong way sometimes, it just falls out. Hold on.
Oh, okay. Jovi.
I think that was BS, and that she is just, I don't know. It seems to me like it's just a sneaky little way for her to get her own apartment over there and whatever, and just to kind of slither away when she wants to, and when she does.
But why can't she slither away if she wants to slither away? I mean, that's the whole. If she wants to slither away, she should be able to.
No, I don't think it is a poor choice of words, Johnny. I don't. I think it's actually perfect because she never wanted to be here.
Cody, okay. Yara's not bad.
I'm not Jovi, John.
Yara is not a bad girl. I don't think she has.
I never said that she was a bad girl.
Well,
I'm just saying. I think that she wants to go back to her country and she wants to stay there with her child, and she wants Jovi to move over there too when like when it's right, but she wants to be back in her own country instead of being over here in the U.S.
Well, she's not in her own country. She's in, you know.
That's why she wants to buy.
She's in
that
Czech Republic.
apartment.
It's not her own country. Okay, let's move on. So,
it's a lose-lose situation.
So let's move on. So then Jovi, this part I was like cracking up on. Jovi liked, you know, he called his mother, and Gwen's biggest fear was that they're gonna move to Europe. And
I think it's true.
And I love Gwen a whole lot. She's such a good lady. And Jovi tells her, "Guess what we did today?" And she's like, "What?" And he's like, "Apartment hunting." And she's like, and she laughed. He's like, "No, apartment hunting." And she's like,
Exactly what I've been saying.
So.
Yeah, I mean, Yara has talked to Gwen before about it, so it's not like a completely foreign idea, as much as Jovi's playing like it is. I'm betting she's hinted at this pretty regularly, but yeah, that's scary. Will you ever see your granddaughter again if Yara really moves to Europe?
So we'll see. What else? Is that it with them?
I mean, pretty much. Well, I guess there was a little bit more about, Jovi's like, "Did I ever give you reason not to trust me?" And Yara's like, "Yes, you absolutely have." When it comes to the strip clubs, and her fear that he's going to run off and take their money and go to the Bahamas, which is very specific.
That is very specific.
And then that he manipulates her, and he'll say things like, "I bought this, so if you don't like it, it's mine." Basically, I don't know what. Is it the car? Is it the house? Whatever. He's saying, "This is my money. I bought this thing. It's mine." So he is sort of holding it over her head, and that does make her not feel safe. So.
And Yara did move them far away from the French Quarter, right? Like they were 45 minutes away. I don't know. I think that Jovi's committed. I don't think that Jovi is going to be running away with a stripper. I don't, Lord knows. We've seen crazier things. We're talking about 90 Day. We just saw Big Ed naked. I don't know.
I think that she's got.
I mean, I think Jovi from the first season, it wouldn't be hard to imagine that. But the Jovi that we're seeing this season, he does seem like he's grown up. He does seem like he's listening and paying better attention. So I think he's going to change his behavior if he's making her feel like, "I bought this, it's mine." I think he's going to change his behavior, but we'll see.
Let me see. Wait, Gigi. Wait, let me see what Gigi said here. "I am from Covington, Louisiana. Jovi and Yara are misrepresenting Covington." Is that where they live now, in Covington? Many people from New Orleans moved to Manville, and Covington area after Katrina. Just saying, they're representing their life.
So it's not like in the middle of nowhere and there's nothing going on.
Like they say, there's a McDonald's there, Gigi. Is there a Walmart? So Covington's not as bad as how they say it on the show, pretty much. Hey, Pineapple. Oh no, thank you for the super chat. Woo! Covington. I was in New Orleans once, and it was a million years ago when the drinking age was still 18. So I was there during my college days, So I've only been there once, and I don't remember much of it because again,
it's an hour and a half away.
The drinking age was 18, so I don't know. I did get kicked out of the Cat's Meow. That much I remember. So
Are you too drunk?
That, and I was fawning. Well, I was fighting over a girl from South Dakota. Yeah, no, you heard it here first.
What?
Got kicked out of the Cat's Meow because of it.
Oh, shy.
I was dancing with a girl, and some guy was trying to get all up on her, and yep, we both got kicked out. So I was my friend went to Tulane, so I was there visiting her.
Did you throw punches?
And I don't remember. All I remember is that they kicked me out. It's the only bar I've ever got kicked out of in my life. So yeah, there you go. Thank you, Gigi. So, well, what else we got with them?
Oh, that's it. Other than Jovi going, "It's all her mom's fault."
It's all so rude, though, for the mom and I know that, like, Yara's mom does not speak English, right? So of course that Yara's gonna talk to her in Ukrainian or whatever. But, like, to sit there and be Jovi and, like, you have no idea what's going on. At least when Jovi's talking to his mom, Yara understands.
Mm-hmm.
I can understand Jovi's frustrations, is what I'm
Yeah.
saying. And
But
not that.
yeah,
Go ahead.
I think Yara's mom also might see the cracks in Yara and Jovi's relationship, and it just wants to make sure that her daughter's okay. But I do think, that she might be projecting her own fears a little bit. Definitely.
We'll see how that works out. Or where we go next?
Do you want to do Liz and Andrei?
Let me test it. Sounds like you'd be hunting for a moose and a squirrel. No, not yet. Not ready. My Russian's not there yet. My Russian's not there yet. Let's jump ahead.
You're not ready?
No,
You're not ready?
Sounds like you'd be hunting for a moose and a squirrel. No, I'm not ready yet. My Russian is not
no,
there
it's
yet.
not sexy yet.
Well, I can give you some of his great lines from today and maybe practice those lines.
So we're doing Andrei next, I guess. All right, let's do it. Okay, Andrei and Libby.
Okay, they're planning a trip to the Grand Canyon to announce that Libby is pregnant to the dads. Important to note, Libby is pregnant. Andrei is not pregnant.
And please don't get it twisted, Andrei.
Don't get it twisted.
Don't get it twisted. Like, there's nothing in your womb, Andrei. So don't say that we're both pregnant because it's just me and my body. I thought that was like a bit much on Libby's part. Like, we're pregnant. Is that so horrible to say?
Okay, I don't think so. But also, as this episode goes on, you can see how very snarky she is while pregnant. And now I understand why Andrei felt terrorized by her pregnancy last
Don't
time.
terrorize me with your pregnancy. Like, yes, it's like she's already pregnant and she's terrorizing him. Yes, absolutely. Like, if me and you were married, Maria, and you had a bun in the oven, and, like, I'm like, oh my God, guys, guess what? We're pregnant. Would you, like, stop me, like, and slap me across
We
the
are
face?
not.
It's
I
my
am.
body. It's my pregnancy. Yes, Libby, we know that Andrei is not carrying the child. We know it's you, but you're a couple, so it's fourth person. It's a we situation, right? We're pregnant.
She disagrees.
I thought that was like a bit. So yeah,
I am pregnant. We are having.
Listen, I said many times that I couldn't imagine being married to me and how Cody's a saint, but shit. Like, I would never even, like, Jesus, like, she really went in on him.
She did.
Like, God. Okay, so, they're going to the Grand Canyon, which I thought was weird. I don't know.
It is weird. But for Andrei, it's killing two rabbits with one stone.
I grew up in Moldova, and we see Grand Canyon on TV. So, like, it's killing two rabbits in one stone. It's American frontier. So yes, it's.
He also said it will be like a cherry on top of a cake.
And they live in Tampa. It's just so weird to, like, pick the Grand Canyon. Like, let's take the dad. Like, what a weird trip. I'm sorry, that is so weird.
Dads?
Let's just take the two dads from Tampa to Arizona to announce. I kind of want to do them last, but okay. To announce their second pregnancy with oak tag that makes no sense. Like, I'm sorry. Like, okay. None of that made 0.00 made sense of all of that. Like, you couldn't take him out to.
He just wanted to go.
Steak dinner? Like, really? Like, you have to, like, what? The Grand Canyon?
I think he just wanted to go to the Grand Canyon. It was just an excuse. It was killing two rabbits with one stone,
in Moldova, we kill 2 rabbits with one stone. It's gift, and I give 1 rabbit for the Christmas and 1 rabbit to wife, Libby. And then don't terrorize me with your rabbits and your pregnancy. All right, so.
But before they go, they have to make some ridiculous posters, right? So that they can show.
And like, just so like, okay, I thought it was cute. Like, and I posted about it. That was like the one post I made about the show was about the OTAC and stuff, because I thought it was a really cute idea. Like, but how they explained it, I'm like, that's super cute.
They should have said,
well, their execution was weird.
English dad, read the top.
No.
And then,
yeah.
Okay.
So they have like the 2 pieces of OTAN. Like, Andrei was going to hold up like his sign in Romanian. I guess that's like what the primary language. And Libby was gonna say it in English on her poster. So in my head, I'm thinking Andrei is holding up the poster all in Romanian.
Yes.
Like that's like in Romanian. Hey, we're expecting baby on its way. And I thought Libby was gonna hold up a poster in English saying the same, and that like little Ellie was just gonna be there. Like, Ellie failed.
And be like, hey, another me.
Poor little Ellie failed with her poster.
She just couldn't hold it up high enough. That's all.
And I really it was super creative, and like I wanted to give them props for it. I did, and I still do, because it was like the thought was there. It's the thought that counts, right? Always, it's the thought that counts. And I thought that it was a super cute idea. Now the execution of said thought, I give that an F minus 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 minus. Like, you have to repeat your grade, because although you have a good heart, that was the worst shit I've ever seen in my life. Like, it was just bad.
Well, but like even when they were writing it, when they were creating it, right? You've got Andrei's trying to do it, right? And we have Liz just going, Libby's just going after him like, this, let me do it. This looks terrible. And he's like, no, this looks stupid.
Whose idea was to split the OTAG in half? And like with arrows. It was like with arrows. Like, okay, so again, poorest execution. And coming from a teacher, F minus 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 minus. Like, I would have said, like, listen, the thought was there, but that's an F minus. So, like, okay, so half the OTAG was like, so the top half, I guess, was I posted it. Like,
English. The top half was in English.
The top half of the OTAG was in English.
Is OTAG what you call poster board?
Yeah, we call it OTAG in New York. That's not.
I mean, I lived in New York. We never called it OTAG. It must be just your part of New York.
Okay, all my New Yorkers from like Long Island and New York City, that's OTAG. Like when we used to go, do our our 5th grade projects and stuff, like it'd be on OTAG.
Okay.
Yeah, OTAG.
Poster board. Poster board.
Oh, it's OTAG.
There's no oak involved.
There's gotta be one person that knows OTAG. I'm sorry. There's gotta be one. You call that OTAG. I'm sorry.
Why is it OTAG?
Because it's OTAG, and that's what that is.
Why?
It's OTAG.
Why?
Anywho, so here.
Why is that OTAG?
Let me get my Sharpie.
Oak about it.
I'm just gonna.
It's a poster board.
Oh no! Where's my Sharpie?
It's a poster board.
Okay. I don't need you and Maria ganging up on me. I'm feeling.
Listen, Susie B has your back. Susie B has your back.
Know that you're going to be brought down on this?
Oh, Susie B has my back. Thank you. One person knows it's OTAG.
Well, whatever. Maria, I still got your back, because what is
Thank you.
About this OTAG? Like, what is this? Are you in the forest? Like,
no, it's
trees?
OTAG.
Yeah, OTAG. You're in the forest tagging oaks.
Okay. Oh, will you go back to the meatballs?
I got two right here.
So and was there a line? There wasn't even a line. It was like, okay, so we're having, blah blah blah, and then I can't write in Romanian, so I'm just gonna make a bunch of squirrely things, and a backwards upside down R, because that sounds about right. you know, and it's like, so English, we're having, and then like, bottom, that looks more like Chinese characters, but whatever. And then like, then they had like arrows, like, and then like
That
going
means
to the next
top,
thing.
read the top,
Why did
the
they
bottom
do
means
it
the
like
bottom.
that?
I don't know. I blame Libby because she was she had a vision and she was not going to let Andrei do it in any other way. She was just screaming at him.
So then, like, Andrei held the first one, and then Libby held the second one, and then poor Ellie, the real victim in this oak tag thing, couldn't unravel hers fast enough. So like poor old like big daddy Chuck Potass was like,
What?
I don't Romanian. Wait, we're having noise. Like, and again, like I appreciate the thought they put into it because it was a genuinely good, creative, thoughtful way to tell the dads, but the execution, oof, God! If I was on Dancing with the Stars, I would have showed them a one paddle. I would have been like this, one,
Oh, I would
like, and then that would have been it.
I would have been like,
I
you're
don't
going
know.
home.
Their heart was in the right place. I'll say that.
Was
And
it
then,
though?
but circling back to like even before they showed that horrible scene, with nobody figuring out that you're trying to tell your dads that you're pregnant, and then they can't even make it out.
I mean, Andrei's dad was just smiling either way. So he either figured it out or he just was going to smile no matter
He's
what.
like, listen, I'm having steak later, so I don't care. I don't know. Like I'm in America, I'm good. I'm gonna go to McDonald's. But then like so when they're getting out of the wait. When they're getting out of the cars, Andrei's like, okay, we bought cowboy hats because, like, now listen, I've never been to the Grand Canyon, but I don't connotate the Grand Canyon with lassos and like, just no. I always want to go to Grand Canyon, and I buy cowboy hat now because we are on frontier, and we had to we had to fit the cause, and I will not have no cowboy hat on when I go to Grand Canyon.
It's definitely the West. You definitely have like free range cattle roaming around and stuff.
Actually, there's free range cattle in the gorges of the Grand Canyon.
Well, on the drive up, yeah, there is.
Listen, that you're from that neck of the woods, so like educate me on this. Is there like cattle and lassos over there, like right by the gorge?
Yes.
There really is.
There really is. I mean, I agree that the hats were silly, but yeah, there's like wild bison and stuff and everything, like, in the road.
And they're like, what's that called? Like, city slickers, like when like you move the cattle, like what's that called?
It's a cattle drive.
They have that over there, like that's what happens.
I mean, yeah, kind of, yeah, They're just free range. You just got to slow down. Sometimes they're in the road.
I watched motion picture blockbuster City Slickers, and I'm waiting for. I have map from Curly's Gold, and I have cowboy hat on, and we're going to announce pregnancy and then find the legend of Curly Gold. I don't know.
Apparently, they use donkeys to deliver the mail down in the Grand Canyon.
I'm so happy. I'm a Yankee. Well, no, I'm a New Yorker. Because I don't know what y'all do in other parts of this world, but like, I'm so city. Like, I grew up in the city, so like, this is very, different for me. But like, okay. So what? Wait, hold on. My notes. I'm all over the
How do I
place.
get that mail route? That would have been cool. I want to ride a
Right?
donkey. I want to deliver the mail by donkey. Oh, I'd love that.
Like, is it like the Pony Express? Is that what happens? Like, is that the Pony Express? Is that still exists down there in the gorge?
Sounds like it. The Donkey Express. Let's see.
Um,
Oh yeah. So they're doing a reel, right? That's how they convince the dad of what's going on. They're like, hey, I have to do this reel, this video for social media. Hold on while I grab the signs. And he gets Chuck to hold his phone to record. It was kind of cute.
it was, and then Chuck was like, "Huh? Like, which line do I read?" It was like, oh, why didn't they put one okay in American? American. God, oh my God, I just said that out loud. Why did they not?
Oh, Lord. Oh,
I'll never live
this
that
just
down
took
now.
a bad turn.
Why did they put one in English? Like, it should have been like one oak tag, and it's not posted where it's oak tag. It's one oak tag in English, one oak tag. I cannot believe I said American. One oak tag in English, and then one oak tag in Romanian. What? It's like there's. It was impossible to follow. I'm on like big.
It was not readable.
Not readable at all. And then they had dot like ellipses and arrows and then the end of it was Ellie, and Ellie couldn't even like unwind it. She was like, "Hi, I'm only like a year and a half old. I can't do this, so like I'm struggling with it." But again, a cute idea that just really failed to deliver.
If somebody showed me that, I would have been like, okay, so we're about to put on backpacks and jump off the cliff? Like,
I don't know.
To do? Are we about to, like, cliff dive? Like, what is going on here?
But the dads are happy once they finally figure it out, like, an hour later.
Were they?
And,
Were they, John?
so then, Big Daddy Chuck is telling Libby, he was surprised, like, only the dads were the first to know. Libby, and, like, I had, like, a problem with this. Libby is mad at her sisters for attending their mom's 60th birthday. And, like, now me and Maria disagree on this. 60th birthday is a milestone which should be celebrated. Maria,
it was his 60th birthday.
I don't like so. And, like, I don't understand Libby. Like, she wanted her mother to be alone on her birthday with nobody around her. See, like, is that right? Like I can't.
No. I would agree that's not right. I mean, it wasn't a big to do. It was just a dinner at a restaurant, but
they went to Applebee's. They got like a 2 for $20. Okay,
and the baby eats free.
Right. It's not the ground round, Cody. They don't weigh you when you walk in. Another local joke. Susie B will get it, I'm sure, because she knows what OTEG means. But like, I was like kind of like pissed at Libby for saying that. I'm just gonna smoke. Here we go.
I think it was more that like her sisters made it sound like they weren't going to go, and then suddenly they just changed their mind,
But like, why does Libby want to ice out her mother? Like, it's okay if Libby's feeling a certain way about her mom, but Libby expected like all her other siblings to like fuck her mom over. Like,
I think she viewed it like we can all go out separately. You can just have several different get-togethers with all of your children. I don't know. You're right. It wouldn't be nice to just leave her like that. But I think it was that her sisters made it sound like they were done with Charlie.
Mom, would you like if your kids did that to you? Like, would you like that if they were like all iced you out on your birthday?
My kids? Oh yeah, you don't know. Somebody has to call them to remind them sometimes. Because they know I don't care.
I don't know.
I'm not the person to judge that by.
Well, you don't think that you don't believe in milestone birthdays. Like, so like, you turning 43, 37 is the same value as turning like 40, 50, 60, 21, 18, like the big birthdays. Like, you know what I mean?
They're
like,
imaginary. Yeah, so yeah, they're the same. It depends on my mood.
I agree with her 100%, yes.
Sometimes I don't want anything, and I feel like birthdays are for the other people that want to do stuff. Like, it's your birthday, let's celebrate. It's like, well, what if I don't want to? What if I just want you to leave me alone today? So
Right? It's my day.
Like in my family, we celebrate like the big ones. Like we would not throw a party for like my aunt's, 54th birthday, but we would throw a party for her 50th or her 60th. Like that's what we would do.
I get it.
Like no one cares. Like like the 51st, the 48th. It's like the big ones that.
I care about whichever one I'm in the mood.
Okay, and both you and Addie are like from like the West, so
I grew up in upstate New York, but
upstate New York. I grew up in the right part of New York.
I want to party every day I wake up.
The real New York, like New York City, Long Island, like upstate New York is like Canada, like whatever. It's like whatever goes on.
It's like Buffalo, Rochester,
right? It's just, and I went to college in upstate New York, so I know, but whatever. Where are we going with this? I don't even know.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
What are we talking about? Oh yeah. We're talking about leaving Libby's mom on her birthday. I don't know.
And listen, Chuck is saying like if you don't tell your sisters, that's going to be the rabbit that breaks the camel's back, as Andrei would say.
I make rabbit soup.
Exactly. And it might be, I mean, it won't be. It's just another reason to fight, and they seem to really enjoy it, so. They're very dramatic.
And I don't like Libby's mom. She said she hates gay people. She made that post about the rainbow, and all of Libby's family feels that way. They're very
odd looking
Christian, and I hate to say that, but
they're a certain type of Christian though.
Yeah. Right, Westboro Baptist type Christians that just
they're not nothing.
That's what honestly that's what her family, like her mom. I could see Libby's mom at the Westboro church saying gay should die. I see it. I've seen her posts. They're not very welcoming in that regard. But it is what it is.
If they had alcohol, the mother would love it.
Happy wedding anniversary, Mel B. Since you forgot, we'll just say happy anniversary.
Oh, happy anniversary!
her and her husband both forgot. Whoops. See, it's just not always a big deal. It's just another day sometimes.
Like Maria.
You know what? We did do something for our 25th anniversary. We did make that one a big deal. So,
it's just another day, according to Maria.
Sometimes.
And Libby and her mom. So it's fine.
Not everybody needs an entire birthday month, John. So.
Okay, my birthday's at the end of March. So yes, March is my birthday month. People born in the beginning of the month, no. Your birthday is April 1st. Who cares? I have to wait a whole month. My birthday's on the 27th. I have to wait that shit out.
You should have her.
Says the guy who was born on May 7th. All you early birthday people, whatever.
I climbed out the first week so that way I could take the whole month. You waited to the end, so that was your fault for waiting so long.
No, that's my mom's fault. Blame it on her.
You should have climbed out I did.
Write a well-worded letter to her.
I was climbing out, and I was already texting and sending things out while I was doing the back swan, getting out of there.
All right,
back swan.
I don't know. I don't know.
Yes, I was doing the backstroke with my feet going.
I don't know. So are we good with Libby and Andrei?
We're good. Now we have the two. You pick. Kim and Usman or Michael and Angela. Two hard ones.
Well, let's do Angela.
Okay.
I have a special message from Angela.
Oh.
And she told me to tell everybody that she wants to thank everybody for their support of her and for helping her on her journey and being very helpful. And to the people that don't believe Angela, that they go suck her dick. So
Angela, stay in the bedroom. It's not your time yet. Hang on.
and
Don't believe her about what? I don't know. Why are we sucking her dick? What do we do?
to all the haters, they can
Oh,
suck
to the
Angela's
haters.
dick. And listen, hands of God. I talked to Angela today, and she goes, "Johnny, you just tell everybody who likes me that like thank you for supporting me, and for the haters that they can suck her dick." So there you go.
And I say
Again,
hallelujah.
Again, breaking news
Hashtag
Kind of the
hallelujah.
best breaking news ever, really.
right there. Breaking news. If you don't like Angela, suck her dick. And then Angela also wants to thank everybody for being supportive. So to the supportive people, thank you, and to the unsupportive people, fellatio. And there we go.
She's my sunshine. Love her. Love her.
All
Listen,
right. So,
we are here to judge what the show has given us, and sometimes it gives us a lot to judge when it comes to Angela and Michael.
and if you've noticed, hold on. I had to make sure Cody doesn't speak out of turn, right? Hold on.
Hold on. Mel B says that she loves Angela and she's amazing. So you don't have to suck her dick. You win.
Sorry, I just had to make sure Cody was going to say anything.
John.
There are, if you've noticed, Angela has been posting with her and Michael. I don't.
Yes.
Well, Lord knows when that could be, right?
It's a question for sure. I keep looking at the different car seats and I flip through her TikTok and I find that car seat again. And then I'm like, where is she with that car seat? And I'm like, I actually don't know where she is. So I don't know if this information helps me.
Angela is slick. She is smart. She's a smart woman. Angela doesn't give anything away. She is very, very smart. But all right, Angela. So the scene starts. Michael is Renee, which I still, still can't believe.
She had some good stuff to say this episode. Renee
was actually pretty on point tonight.
Mm-hmm.
She grabs Michael and no, she grabs Michael. Cody just asked me a question. I said no. She grabs Michael and she convinces him to give it one more try. They're talking. Now, Renee didn't know that Michael had already promised Angela to take the IG down prior to the coitus that they had, and that's why, and Renee didn't know that's why Angela was so upset about it, because he promised to take it down, then they got back together, and then Michael was like, nope,
I was just trying to soften you up. I don't really want to do this.
Go ahead, soften me up.
But don't soften her up with a lie, because she's not here for it.
Renee, I thought Renee had good points. And I always say to myself, you get to pick your battles, and it is shutting down your IG enough to lose your marriage over. Wouldn't you rather pick a different battle than that?
Exactly. But she's like, why are you putting your foot down over this? Why are you saying, I'm trying to be a man and this is where I'm going to put my foot down for something as dumb as this? She was completely on point. But then Michael was like, yeah, but even if I take it down, she's still going to be mad at me. So why should I take it down? What's the point? She will still be mad for sure. But also the point is it's a goodwill gesture. So Angela knows that you're listening and you care about her.
So Ange comes out and
she does.
She does, and Angela's kind of stuck there. I hate Cody so much. I hate him.
Is he wearing a wig or anything? What's going on?
You want to show the world, Cody, what you're doing to me right now? Nope. Okay.
I'll just fill in the blanks.
Is that you, Renee?
Does he have big tatas? What's going on?
He really you know, I'm looking at Cody right now, and he can really fill out a sweater if you're picking up what I'm putting down.
I don't know what he's using, but in my mind, it's just two giant pots.
He is in rare form tonight, guys. Do you want to? Come on.
No, I'm gonna do it when I see her again. I'm gonna.
It's just for you. It's
again.
just for
The
you.
thing is, like, that me and Cody, like, we met Renee
John,
in Vegas.
sorry, this.
we met Renee in Vegas, and like her tatas are like
Shoulder pads, like what?
like I'm like, and I'm looking at, I'm like, do you remember Renee being like that, like when we met her? And he's like, no. I'm like, so like, we're gonna see Renee soon, anyways. So we're gonna have to test the waters with her and be like, Renee, we need to see these girls like firsthand now. We're gonna see her soon.
Both of them.
But oh my god.
Go girl.
Yeah. Huh?
Angela's returned. She can't get back to the United States for 2 more days, so she's stuck there. And she sort of interrupts the conversation.
Get a fly out. That's right. Go ahead. Keep going. Please keep talking.
She's like, you are, she just starts yelling right off the bat. She's like, you're exhausting. What did you say, you lying bastard? Like she's just going for it. You said you would take it down last night, and today you've changed your mind. And that's when Renee was like, wait, what? What? You said what? You didn't tell me that.
Yeah.
And Michael's like, but listen, I'm not flirting with anybody. I'm not cheating. And Angela's like, I'm about to kick you in the pool. She was like all over the place.
Like Angela, she doesn't like abuse Michael. Like, did she rip like the license plate off, like, or like the whatever, or like whatever she ripped off his car? Yeah. That's why I don't like talking about Angela or posting about her, because I get annoyed when I see.
Shield. That's all it was.
Yeah,
it was just a little bug shield. That's it.
It was like she ripped the bra off his car. I'm like, I guess that people in Nigeria still use the bra. Remember the bra back in the 80s?
It's not a bra. It's the bug shield.
It was a bug shield. He called it a bonnet.
No, it's not. The bra goes across like the front of your car. This one was just like.
Remember the bra back in like the 80s? Like everybody had the bra on their car. Like, I'm like, ew. Like, why would you want to put that on your car? It's like those people that have like the bumper, like those rubber bumper things on the back of their cars. Like, it makes you like really.
You're stick with double-sided.
And then and then you see like those like rubber bumper things like on like the back of like
hang?
Yeah,
on, like the back of the
on like the back of like an 05 like Corolla, and I'm like, really? Like you're that worried that you're gonna rear-ended on your 05 Corolla? Like that you need that?
The best one is when they hang lower than the bumper and it's dragging. It's like, oh, they're gonna hit me. Well,
I'm
the
sorry.
bumper guard is dragging on the ground already.
If you have a car with either the bra on it or like those bumper things, I'm gonna make fun of you. Especially,
I would get a bra for my car to protect like the front of it, like from the bugs and like all the rocks and
from the
like
bugs, because you go in the woods all the time driving. So you need need a car with a bra on it to get the mosquitoes off your car, because you can't go to a car wash and take the windshield wiper fluid thing or a gas station with the windshield and just get it along.
Do you use the windshield wiper cleaner at the gas station to scrub the bugs off your hood?
No.
Just
on the windshield.
You know what the bra is for, right?
Now the bras are clear. They're just like a big clear.
No, like back in the day, the bras were black. It was
they're like leather. Yeah,
that like that hugged your like your front end, and like
that's what she said.
They were like chaps for your car. It was like chaps.
It was. It really was like chaps. And like,
it's so that way you don't get chips and stuff like that on like with the rocks on the highway and stuff like that. And like as you see, like I have chips and stuff like that on the front of my car because we travel.
Cody doesn't want to hear you dissing the bra. He doesn't want to hear it.
So I'm gonna get Cody a bra for his car, please, because
it's already chipped up in front because you denied it.
Because it's ridiculous.
Well, then repaint my car.
Yes, your car needs to be repainted because of all the bugs
it's
that
not
you
bugs.
hit.
It's the rocks. It's the rocks that hit the front of the car when you're traveling on the
We
highway.
live in New Jersey. There's no
then
rocks
why
on
do
the
I
gravel
have
here.
chips on the front of my car? Why do I have chips? Driving from
Okay.
Georgia back up here, back down to Georgia,
Right,
back
I don't
over
know.
there to like
That-
Utah,
yes,
and
okay.
back down here.
To Utah? When did you go to Utah?
Who knows? But there's chips.
If he did, he might have some chips.
It's to protect the
He
front
probably
of the
would.
car.
Anywho,
John don't care because he don't drive his car. He don't care. If he started chips on the front of his car, he'd be like, "Oh my God, I need double."
I have chips on my car too.
Really strong feelings about this.
He forgets I've driven my Mustang to Ohio 8 million times, to Nebraska, to Georgia, to Florida, to where else have I driven my car, babe?
That
like,
was 12 years ago.
oh my
And
God,
it's
I
been
hate
sitting
him.
ever since.
Indiana.
Nebraska.
Nebraska.
Nebraska, Illinois, Indiana, Ohio, Florida, Georgia. Where else has my car gone? Like, please, I have. My car has been in every state this side of the Mississippi and on the other side of the Mississippi.
You know what? You know what you need to do? You need to start getting those stickers, like those.
Oh my
RVs
God!
To every state that you've been to, and start posting them on the side of your.
So
car.
back to Angela and Michael. So what else do we have?
Okay. Let's see. She wanted to throw him in the pool, and then she was like, "Okay, you want me to reveal this, Michael? Are you ready? Because I have all the screenshots. I saw your person, I guess. And they show the picture of a screenshot. And it was like, happy birthday. And then, he says, thank you, my person. And I will say, it didn't look as bad as she made it sound, but perhaps there's more to it than what we saw. But it is kind of one of those things that makes you scratch your head when you call somebody my person. And he's like,
it's kind of weird.
It was weird.
And Michael says it's slang, and Angela's like, well, you better shut your fucking mouth up with that fucking slang and change your fucking slang around.
That slang.
You better get some fucking new fucking
I'm the
slang
older
because
one,
that ain't gonna fucking work no more for me.
Yes,
She says, you have an excuse for everything. And he's like, I have to defend every single thing I do. And then he brings up the duetting of Billy. He's trying to deflect and put it on her. Well, what about you always duetting with him? And she's like, I did that to get your attention because you wouldn't tell me that you love me and you wouldn't answer my phone calls. And that's where, because Michael was 100% being a dick. He says, I'm very loyal.
No.
I know I've done wrong things in the past. And Renee's like, in the past, you just did it 24 hours ago.
You just did it 5 seconds ago when you lied to me about like that you promised her.
You're just doing it right now.
Yeah. Listen, Angela is no angel, and just like I'm not. But we have our points,
Of
and
course. But when truth is truth.
and me and Angela are kind of cut from the same cloth because like we're passionate and we feel a certain way, and like like I said like a couple of weeks back, like when we were all at Angela's house and she called me when she was laughing about it with me because like Angela yelled at me and Cody. Like she came home, we were at the house. This is like last summer, and she came home and she was not happy, and like I got it, Cody got it, Skyla got it, Scotty got it, the grandkids got it. We all got it as one, and I'm like, I guess we're in the family now because we.
Oh, sorry, I just muted you accidentally.
She came out
Well,
with
you
a
muted
podcast.
me.
It was an accident. I was trying to fix your mic. Let me fix it real quick. Okay, you're good.
I'm just saying, like, Angela is, passionate
If
and
she ain't yelling at you, she don't love
and really, like, really.
Well, then she must really love Michael because she's yelling a lot.
But like what Cody just said, like, has like a lot more weight to it. Because if Angela is yelling, she has feelings for you. She's passionate. Like, if she didn't care about Michael or me or Cody or whatever, like, she'd be like, okay, whatever, and then she'd walk away. But when she gets angry and she,
she gets hyped up and like she's like
that's because she truly does care and
done.
love.
Like,
And
yes.
like, we all have our ways of showing love. And when if I get if I get yelled at by somebody, like, I'm like, okay, they must really care about me, because then they're disappointed or whatever. But like, if someone doesn't, then I'm like, well, they didn't care to begin with. And it's a weird way to kind of say it, but
Some people like to parent a little more gently. Not everybody likes to scream at people to get stuff done, sir.
well, a New Yorker, and I get it. So there you go.
I get it too. Like being with him for so.
I'm a yeller.
so
You've
many
seen
years.
it. I don't know.
I get it. Like
that's why I say me and Angela are very similar, because I
we
know
are.
that
we
wear
been,
our
like,
heart on
we've
our
all
sleeve.
yelled at each other like da da da, but then all of a sudden, 2 seconds later, is the corn done? Almost. Okay, well, hurry up. I got this, and that has to go. Okay, and then a hug. And then, okay, wake me up in like 2 seconds. Oh, okay, I got you.
And it's family,
That's
and
how
like,
it is.
even my,
So what?
when my family was still around, they would do the same thing, so I get it. I know a lot of people don't get it. I know it doesn't, like,
It's just that
commute
little
on
time in,
TV like the
moment.
way
It's
it does,
nothing
because again, we're
personal.
watching a TV show, right?
It's nothing personal.
But
it's just,
and it doesn't come
it's-
off
I'm
that
trying to
way,
prove the
probably,
point just in that second.
but she does
That's all it
care
is.
a lot. And like,
100%.
Angela has a big giant heart.
The biggest
She
heart.
does.
She has the heart bigger than her body.
Yeah.
She
But
really
well, I will say right now she doesn't think that Michael cares about her. She said it. He doesn't care about me. And then she had some stuff to say. She's like, he had an agenda. This is a romance scam, and it was like, I don't know. I've never heard her say something like that before, where she just viewed this whole thing as a fraud.
Like,
Huh?
like the Yahoo Boy romance scam, like that Nigerians or Yahoo Boys, and like they do this to Americans in order to get money and stuff like that. That's and like I was also surprised to hear Angela say that, because I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's true what she said. And that's Angela doing her due diligence, and knowing that, like, I don't know, and again, I'm trying not to say too much, but like I think I'm doing pretty well talking about Angela on this live, anyways, because I humble.
Well, I mean, Michael.
I never want to give anything away.
Right. Right. And her TikToks and her social media are full of the two of them together right now. So
Yeah.
It's definitely like, is she over there right now? Is he here? Is this an old video? Is this a current video? I have no idea.
I mean, we know.
I mean, we know.
Course.
But like, it's up to you guys. So
Okay, let's see. He's like, I'm not about, it's not about the visa for me. And she's like, why did you marry me? He's like, because I love you, for crying out loud. Which I liked every time he said for crying out loud. It made me laugh. And then she started to get more serious and more calm, which is interesting, the way that you were talking about, how passionate she is when she cares about you, that she got a lot calmer. And she was like, there's no resolving this. I have my closure. As painful as it is, I know where I stand, and I'm divorcing you. She was just done. She said, have your IG, have it.
Is Angela wrong for asking Michael to take it down?
No.
You can't speak on this.
It's hard for me because generally I would say no. Well, no, generally I would say yes. I think it's ridiculous to make that requirement, but they can't talk to each other about it because he's messed up before and because he blocked her. I always feel like there should be a way that they can do this where it's open and she can trust, because that's the whole thing. It's about trust with the two of them, and they don't have trust. So,
And I have to reiterate the fact that Michael started his IG after he hung out with Usman, which the show is not talking about. And Usman had been dogging out Angela for quite a while. And what the show is not showing you guys is that, the only reason why Michael started his IG was because he hung out with Usman. Usman got in his head, and that was it. Which I wish was, it would kind of I wouldn't say absolve, but it would kind of make people see that Angela kind of has
listen, she has reasons to be annoyed with him because of the complete way that he's handled this entire situation. He could have presented to her, this is, if it was really the way that he's claiming, right, that it's about, this is an opportunity for me to make money, whatever, let me show you how I want to do it. I will let you approve of every one of my posts until you trust that I'm doing this. He could have found a way to do it, but instead he puts his foot down and throws a fit. So, yeah.
Are we good with them?
Yes.
Thank God. I cannot wait till this season's over because every time we talk about Angela and Michael, I'm like, oh my God. And I have to call Angela.
You just talk about the episode.
I was like, oh my God, did you see it? Did I do okay? All right, so it's just not super fan Kim left, right? That's it.
Oh, good Lord.
See, yes, that is. But I'm just here for Keela B. That she says, I'm sorry, but if Angela gets an IG, so does Michael. That's the way it should be. You should be able to trust each other. You need trust in a marriage, and they can't trust each other. So,
well, let me just say this. Maybe the part where Angela sees that Michael's saying, "You are my person," the show did show that. So,
yeah, there's got to be more to it, and that was just what they showed us.
I mean, it would be a big giant cliffhanger if there wasn't anything more to that. But, let's move on to not super fan Kim, who is now not second wife Kim. I don't know what to call her anymore now.
We don't know. We don't know if she's second wife or not.
I don't know. So, Kim. Okay, wait, where is she? Kim and Usman. There we are. All right.
I got a lot to say.
So,
I'm just kidding.
Kim is still mad about the possible premise that she will be second wife. And, to Kim's credit, I wouldn't want to be the second wife either, I guess. But, although I wouldn't be in Nigeria trying to, convince a man, I don't know. She's still mad that, they had the talk with the mom. The mom wants what did I write? My first line in my notes is that Kim is still mad about him meeting the wife that will bear his fruit.
That's the way you wrote it.
I'm not even lying. Look, still mad about not bearing his fruit.
Right. A meeting is about to happen with this new possible wife, and Kim doesn't like that it's happening while she's still there because that's just too close for comfort. But Usman's like, I can't disobey my mom. And Kim's like, well, I don't have to accept the situation.
But he did. He did disobey the mom.
We'll get there.
He did. Okay. So yeah, and I guess he's, Kim does not want to be a part of it. She doesn't want to take the journey. She doesn't want to be the second wife. She doesn't want, and Kim says, like, listen, she's going to be younger and prettier and better than me.
Yeah, it's hitting all of her insecurities. And Usman's like, listen, even if she is all of those things, in terms of, because for Kim it's all about how much she's loved. Kim needs to be the most loved wife, which she thinks is the first position wife. Which we know that's not true because Robin's wife number 4, and that's the most loved wife.
There you go. See, there's always hope, Kim. Listen, look at Robin. Robin was 4th wife, a low-class concubine, right?
And she broke up the whole marriage.
Yep, she's the most beloved.
Right. Listen, like, Kim, if you're watching, which you are, like, listen, take a page out of Robin Brown's book. Robin Brown was the 4th wife who got married, like, what was it, 15 years after the rest of them did, right? It was a while.
It was a while.
More than a decade after, like, his marriage to Christine. And look at Robin holding all the spoils now. She has Cody all to himself.
That she don't want.
Christine's gone, and which we broke last night. Janelle's gone, and it's just Mary, who's only being kept around to shovel the driveway and take out the garbage.
Yeah.
I mean, Robin's got him all to himself. So, Kim, if you play the long game like Robin, that could be you. And, like, I think Kim's what, like, in, like, 53, 54? Listen, by the time you hit 70, Kim, you can be that first wife.
She's only 51, but even so.
Oh, John, that is the limit. You've gone too far again. You crossed the line. But listen, play the long game like Robin Brown, because now Robin's got Cody all to himself. And and Robin's like, I never wanted, I was in a monogamous relationship, and like, I wanted to be part of the plural thing, and I can't believe they all left Cody.
I roll for sure.
There you go.
You're Robin.
So happy.
Check out my sister's wife's closet for some gaudy jewelry that's overpriced. Y'all are horrible people. Horrible people are making me say and do things like this. But and if Kim's a fan of, she's on TLC, she should know all about it. Like, maybe, like, let's connect Kim with Robin. I bet they can, like, Robin can give a master class on how to turn a polygamous family to a monogamous one.
Yeah.
Like,
But pretend it's not what you want, because that's key. Fight for all of those marriages till the very end.
I can't wait for all the memes of my face, like, in that screenshot tomorrow, but whatever.
You know it's already out there now, probably.
Anywho,
Let's see. She wants to be the most loved. He says it'll take a while for him to develop that level of love for another person. So, calm down. That he's just married somebody else for his mom, because this is important that there be children. And Kimberly finally goes, fine, go meet her. Okay, I'm not going to be happy about it. It makes my skin crawl, but fine, go do it. But then she says, you know what? I need to do something big. I have to do something big and memorable so that he knows I'm the one that loves him the most. And
so she buys 5 engagement rings for him.
She doesn't know what size his finger is.
Listen, I bought you a ring in every size, and also an extra MacBook. An extra fee. And by the way, I bought you a PS6, which hasn't even been made yet, just to show you how much I love you.
Nice. She's future-proofed the whole situation. She time traveled because she loves Usman so much.
She gets on one knee,
Yeah.
How chivalrous? No, is that the right word? I don't know if it's chivalrous if I want to use. I grandiose maybe is a better word.
It was a grand gesture for sure. But I mean, Usman did look like he felt like a pretty princess through the whole thing. He was like,
he's like, wow, you really love me this much, and if you love me this much, I have to say yes. But so is he saying yes to like her being the first wife, or what?
well, I don't know if it was specific in that way, right? He said, if marrying you is what will make you happy in this life, I'm ready to marry you. Yes, 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 yes. Right? 5 yeses.
It sounds like almost like he's like, if I have to marry you, like, okay.
Oh, I got a Robin girl. Look.
No, if it makes you happy in this life, then I will do it. It's charity. He's giving her some charity.
Okay, Stacy. We talked about Jovi earlier, but thank you.
She must be behind, I'm guessing.
Oh, Stacy. Who's Ducky Dale?
I don't know who Ducky Dale is. Is he one of the Chippendale? No, that's not right. The Ducky Dale. I don't know.
Well, thank you, Stacy. I don't know who Ducky Dale is. Like, it's like
all that comes is who is it? The Donald Duck's nephews. There's
like Scrooge McDuck in the money bin. Like it was like DuckTales type of thing.
DuckTales, exactly. One of them's named Dale, right?
DuckTales. Ooh.
Every day we're out there making.
Oh my God! Speaking of DuckTales, they're making a Tiny Toons like movie.
Oh.
They're toony and all a little loony, and in this cartoony, we're invading your TV. We're comic dispensers. We're cracking up the censors and Tiny Toon Adventures. It's a dose of comedy. I'm sorry, I love that show.
Here at Acme Acres, we get our Toon degree.
Our home street.
The something Steph's been getting left since 1953. I don't know what it is.
No shit. I gotta start over. All right. We're tiny. We're toony. We're all a little loony, and in this cartoony, we're invading your TV. We're comic dispensers. We're cracking up the censors. And Tiny Toon Adventures get a dose of comedy. So here's Acme Acres. It's a whole wide world apart. Our home is making arts. Expect the unexpected. At Tiny Toon Adventures, it's about to start. We're furry, we're funny, we're Babs and Buster Bunny. Montana Max's money. Amara is a saint. This Go-Go, this Plankton, Dizzy Devil Ducky, for a ball and Plucky, and Go-Go was insane. Okay. Sorry, I'm sorry.
That's the long version.
Sorry. You ain't kidding. I used to watch Tiny Toons, every day. Love
Me too.
Yeah. Sorry. Listen.
That's okay.
You on the lens here. So where are we now?
Usman has accepted the proposal because it will make Kimberly happy, and so he will do it for her.
And then Kimberly talks to Jamal, and
which is so handsome.
He's very handsome.
He is very handsome.
He's a good-looking man. And Jamal's like, He's like, well, he's like okay with that, but he's sneaking. Oh.
He does look like that. I see it now that I know who Ducky Dale is.
Ducky from Pretty in Pink. Huh?
Yeah. They had, the hair's the same, right?
Whose hair?
Ducky's and Jovi's.
Oh. Like, Ducky wore like the hat, like the vest though.
He did. And the little flip glasses.
Yeah. He was like Dwayne Wade from like the Cosby Show spinoff. A Different World. Dwayne Wade. Yeah. The one that dated like Whitley. Oh my god, I love these lives. I love that we can incorporate so much 80s and 90s nostalgia into every live we do.
We're so old.
We are. We really are. And like all the millennials and like Gen Qers, I don't know what's below. I'm Gen X. I don't know what's below me. Gen like Y and Z and millennials, but like they don't get it. And we're cooler than you. So it is what it is. We're right below the baby boomers. Baby boomers, Gen X, right? That's where we are.
It feels like the baby boomers were such a gigantic generation. Like, how many decades did that include? But yeah,
Didn't the boomers like we're like right after boomers? Gen X. Gen X is after baby boom, right?
I think so. I mean, our parents are the baby boomers, right?
Right.
So I think so.
Okay. Well, we're furry, we're funny, we're Babs and Buster funny. Montana Max has money, Amar is a saint, just Hampton and Plucky, Dizzy Devil Ducky,
Furballs unlucky, and Go-Go is insane.
And
at Acme University,
we earn our 2 degree, our home sweet home, a work of art since 1943. Expect the unexpected. At Tiny Toon Adventures, it's about to start. And now we're
done. Yeah.
Listen, I have not.
That's a deep cut.
I have not watched Tiny Toons since 1992 when I was like in 7th grade. So I think it was pretty good.
It was some good recall.
Total Recall. I should like grow like a 3rd breast now, like in Total Recall.
In your forehead? Why did you put it up here?
Remember Total Recall?
Yeah, but why did you put that? Why did you go to your head?
No, I felt like the 3rd breast should be here. I don't know.
Yeah, no, it was in the right place. It was.
Oh my god! I'm gonna have to put the Tiny Toons like the theme song. Oh, I haven't done that in a bit. I'll do that. I'll put Tiny Toons on my story. Remember I used to do that?
Yes.
But all right. So back to who are we talking about?
Well, Kimberly is calling Jamal to she kind of is downloading the entire trip so far to him to get his opinion.
And Jamal's like, listen, you know, if he's being this sneaky to his mom, how do you know he's not gonna be sneaky to you?
Yeah, exactly.
But I don't think no matter what Jamal says to Kim, it's gonna matter.
No, I mean, listen, everything Jamal said was accurate, right? He's like, it seems like you have not thought this through. You're being impulsive. And yeah, if he's clearly disobeying his mom already because you went to get the blessing, you didn't get the blessing, but he accepted your proposal. So yeah, is he going to do it to you? And he will 100% because he knows that, you know, you just push a little bit and Kimberly will just fold every time. But she's engaged first before the second wife. So is that going to be good enough for her?
Is first engaged wife a good enough title?
I mean, you know, that's what it seemed like she wanted, right? He's got his ring on when he goes and meets her. So that's like, I've laid claim to him. So.
And the evolution of Kim. I mean, like, she was, you know, a super fan. And then a not super fan. And then a friend. And a super friend. And then a girlfriend. And then a non-girlfriend. Then she got booted back to like not super fan. Then girlfriend again. I mean, like, and then
it's a potential wife in there somewhere.
Potential girlfriend, potential fiance, and now they are engaged to be married. Thanks to Kim and her due diligence.
The night before, he had to actually go meet this other woman. So why couldn't she do that before she even had like all this? Why was it the night before he had to go? Why couldn't she do it sooner?
What do you mean? She did. That's what she did, right?
No, I said she did it the night before. Why couldn't she do it sooner? Why not like all those other nights that she's been there?
Oh, she really wanted that blessing, but now
the night before he has to go and see her the next day to propose to him.
But isn't it like a little crappy of Kim to still propose to him after the mom is so vehemently against it?
You
Like,
know,
if she really respected Usman and his mom, wouldn't she have just, like, not have done that?
I don't know, man. She's just marking her territory, spraying her scent wherever she can.
No.
She's furry, she's funny, she's Bass and Buster Bunny. No. I don't know.
She
So,
just wants that new potential wife to know she was there first.
yeah. And
gonna be thrown.
and we'll see if she gets married first. Now, put a 1 in the chat if you think that he's gonna marry her first. And put a 2 in the chat if they're never getting married.
Where's
if she's
my
stupid.
phone? Where's my phone? Where's my phone? Where's my phone?
Put a 1 in the chat if you think that Usman is gonna make Kim his first wife, and put a 2 in the chat if Babs and Buster Bunny are making fun of them.
Where's my phone?
Oh. Let's see. The 2s are speaking.
Ding, 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 ding.
Hey, EJ's Nana. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't get to the full roll call. So, and like my comments, I'm still not on. I'm on my iPad. It's different, so I don't get to see. Oh, did I miss a super chat?
Did we? I thought we got
no.
it.
No, we got that already. Okay. So that's it. We're at the 2-hour mark. Do we have anything else?
Jamal says, just don't marry him while you're there. And she's like, yeah, I won't marry him while I'm here. You know, like her answer was pretty wishy-washy.
Lisa's still married to Usman in Nigeria. Is that an issue?
Probably not. Although I guess she would not be the first wife then.
Oh, that's actually a very good point. Because the last time I had Lisa on live, and it's on my channel, Lisa point blank said, like, yeah, we're still married in Nigeria. And I go, well, are you going to get divorced here? She goes, no, it's not legal here. That's his problem. So, like, technically, that's a...
That's
oh my God, light bulb just over my fucking head right there. Hold on. Let me animate this.
Like, I swear that Lisa said that in one of your
She did.
comments. She said, you know, she'll never be the first wife.
Look, light bulb.
Ooh, nice.
Is that a good light bulb?
Yeah.
I'm an artist.
Solid.
But he's married to Lisa already in Nigeria, which they never got divorced from. So technically, even if she wanted to be first wife, she'd be still second to Lisa. And that would not in Nigeria.
In Nigeria, you can marry like 50 people.
Several.
So I don't know. Maybe you could just keep it going.
I don't know. Like, why isn't well, you know, they probably can't talk about Lisa on the show because they call her his first his first wife that was older. Poor Lisa.
Yes, my ex in America.
So, they're still married.
Wife number 1 that found out
everything. Baby girl Lisa is still married to Usman in Nigeria. So technically, Lisa's first wife, and still will be.
Yeah, but she's not competing for Usman's love anymore. So I think
I don't
that's
care.
why. But that's why in Kimberly's mind it doesn't matter. So
it wouldn't matter to me. It wouldn't matter to you.
She could come in 10 years and be like, I'm still first wife, and everybody get the hell out. I'm still first wife.
Baby girl Lisa's gonna come in like Mary.
Hell yeah. I'm buying me
She's like, listen, y'all forgot about me, but I'm still the first wife.
I'm coming here to get a toe, y'all.
her and Mary can sit in in that tree. Whose tree is it that he's always in?
Boo Radley's.
Boo Radley's tree. The both of them are in Boo Radley's tree, just in the little hole.
Gregory come out and tell a story about it. It's gonna be great. But yeah, I want to do an after show because I haven't done one in a bit. But these run so long. It's already 10 after 11. And I really want to do one because we've been watching Dancing with the Stars. Cody, how much longer on dinner?
Now.
Oh.
35 hours ago.
The meat
I don't
pies
know.
are ready.
They are ready. We'll do an after show tomorrow. Maybe we'll start.
You want to start earlier?
Well, I like going live at 9. That's like my time slot. But usually when we do these, for some reason, we're always at like 2.5 hours on these lives. I don't know, because we're so smart and funny. We just keep talking, and we have so many good points to make that. Shit. What time is it?
Just do it tonight.
These are comprehensive recaps.
They really are. We take notes and write everything down. I would like to do an after show. Yeah, I'm going to do one. I'll just eat on the after show, which you guys won't mind, right? So give me like, I'll do it for 11:30. I don't expect everybody to be there. I haven't done one in a bit, so yeah, give me 20 minutes, and because I was doing a live last night on IG about Dancing with the Stars, and I have so much to say because we're trying to catch up, and just in general. So I'm going to end this. Maria, thank you so much for another enlightening, fun recap. And tomorrow night we'll be doing Sister Wives. It'll be me, Maria, and Addie. Same bat time, same bat channel. And I know we have kind of fallen off with the single life. I promise you, we're gonna fix that. It just a lot's been going on, and the surreal life, I think we gave up on.
Every time you tried, it would just fall apart.
God would say, John, just stop. Like I can only take so many signs from God, so we're not gonna do this surreal life anymore. Maybe we could talk about it on the after shows. It's an impossible show to like take notes on. But I'm gonna catch up to the surreal life, and we're gonna do that. And that's me, Addie, and Shanta, and that's it. So I'm gonna end this right now. So Addie, I'm gonna text you in a minute to set up a live for me. Addie, set me up. Okay, Addie's here. Addie, can you set me up a middle tier after show members only for 11:30 my time, which is in
15 minutes.
15 minutes, more or less. Thank you. And that's it. See,
Okay.
I love my team. I love my people. I love you all. Everybody have a great night. And by the way, if you need me to check my verified Twitter account, because I have one now.
Ooh,
fancy.
fancy.
I got my first blue check today. And I don't care if I had to spend $8 on it. It's the best fucking $8 I ever goddamn spent. So I have met all the criteria for verification on all social media. I have never gotten a blue check ever.
Hashtag Shangela.
Hashtag.
Hallelujah.
Shangela? What does it have to do with Shangela?
Because we're watching Dancing with the Stars, and he can't stop talking about her. That's why.
Oh, okay.
He's gonna leave me for Shangela. That's what he's gonna do.
Shangela always says hallelujah.
She does.
So,
she does her death drops too.
Hallelujah.
It's I've had I'm verified on a couple of like other sites, but like it's not like anything important that nobody cares. It's like Ralph's Laundry. I have a blue check next to my name. I whatever. It's not important. But listen, I got my blue check, and I can't unscrew my smile from seeing the blue check next to my name for the first time in 8 years. I've been waiting and waiting and waiting for it, and
trust me, guys, he's been beating his brains out.
I meet the criteria, but thank you, Elon Musk, for buying Twitter and giving me my opportunity finally. So. Yeah. And what a way to end a live on such a decisive character. So, there you go. I'm buying a Tesla tomorrow. There we go. I'll see you guys later.
Hashtag
No, I can't afford a Tesla. No, not at all. But you guys have a great night. I'll see you in 20 minutes or 15. For the after show, it's my middle tier, which is like a 90 Day Fiance level.
13 now.
And above. So I'll see you guys in a bit. Bye, everybody.
Okay. Bye.